Like Jesus. Twitch. Wait, I'm just checking if I can hear you. That's sus, I can't hear you. Is there a setting that you can change on your phone? Oh god, no, it's that. Is that a tracer main? It is a tracer main, Primus. That's what I called the stream Chill Tetris with tracer main. I'm just getting footage for my last YouTube video, Primus. We're just figuring out Ollie's mic. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Let me check on mine.
Voice. So now I should be okay.
Alright, let me check.
Hello?
Pog. Alright, that's cool.
Hey, Pog.
Let's freaking go!
I am a tracer main, and you'll never stop me.
Tracer and Zendaya? Zenyatta.
Zendaya. Zenyatta, and my tank seems to be Orisa.
Okay, cool. If you said Wrecking Ball, Primus might actually scream.
Oh, dude, I play against Wrecking Balls quite frequently, and I don't like them at all.
Hey! I've already messed up.
Good. For me, at least.
I wouldn't have screamed. I would have killed.
Yeah.
Fair. But hey, he said he hates Wrecking Ball. How does that make you feel, Primus?
I agree with you. They're quite annoying. They fly everywhere, and they just appear behind you.
They fly now?
They fly now. The hamsters fly now.
He's met the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Alright. It's a weird strategy I'm going with right now.
Okay. It looks like the same strategy as mine.
No, I had a line on either side, like I was just doing the middle.
Right.
But I fixed it now. Actually, I might try and do some... I might try set up some T-spins.
Okay.
Because I've never properly done that before. I don't even think I've tried it. But that's supposed to be the way you play.
Yeah, they do get you a lot of points.
I say that, I haven't done anything to support what I just said.
Yeah, man. Righto. Okay, no worries. Bye. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know many strategies for Tetris.
Well, I've never searched them up or anything. I've just seen players do it a lot.
Righto.
I'm like, yeah, that seems about right.
Okay. I have searched. The way I start is I suppose a strategy. I keep trying. Doesn't work. But I've also heard of like doing a well in the middle, so you can at high speeds just like do little combos all the way up.
Interesting. Alright, hold on. I need to be conscious of what I'm doing and try and figure out how to sort a T-spin out.
Righto.
Oh my god. I'm still not doing that. My brain is not braining right now. Okay, maybe... Maybe if I... No, it's not gonna work. That's a T-spin, right? That looks like a T-spin. Now I just need a T.
That is a T-spin.
Wait, that's a T! Pog?
We get to believe.
Okay, can I set up another one of those? Oh.
This is getting a bit fast.
It is. We still got a long way to go though.
Oh god, yeah. That's what scares me.
That's one thing I love about this multiplayer, because it goes past level 15.
Yeah,
I kind of wish solo did that, but... I love every time I've played Tetrio and I've put it onto max speed.
Yeah.
It always takes a couple drops for the person to realize what I've done.
Yeah, righto.
Like, it takes 2 or 3 for them to go, what the hell's going on?
That's how fast it is. They're not used to that.
Like, I feel like initially they think, oh, I accidentally hard dropped it.
Yeah.
And then they realize, wait, I'm not pressing that button.
And then it's a, oh, Alex, what have you done to us?
Exactly. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Game.
Okay, I'm making mistakes that I don't want to make.
I made my mistake. No.
Oh, you son of a gun. Oh no. I heard another
T-spin. Let's freaking go. He's crazy.
Quasi cannon?
The Quasi cannon?
I got a T-spin?
Let's freaking go. He's beginning to believe. I'm 3 levels above you.
Yeah, and I'm struggling. I think we might have different music.
Climbed.
What was that move? You climbing?
I'm climbing. They climb now.
They climb. What a joke. I don't have time to move them.
You gotta be jiggy with it. You have to be like Ninja. I don't see enough movement.
You got a T-spin. You're doing it.
Ooh. Oh, what?
What is going on?
What the frick is going on?
I'm making mistakes left, right, and center. I'm not fond of this.
Oh my god. What's happening?
How are you doing over there?
It's not going well. Holy crap.
Oh my god, I just looked.
Okay, the jump from 24 to 25 is insanity.
No. Well, I'm on 21. You're a bit a ways ahead.
Holy, that's it.
Ah.
That's me donezo. Alright, keep going, I believe in you. I'll be back.
Never. See if I survive till then. This game is incredible. Oh my lord. I'm not even at the jump he was talking about. No, get out of there, you mother... Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Well, it looks like I'm surviving off of pure willpower. What is happening? That's not what I... Whoa, no. I'm making mistakes again. What are you? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No! Don't do this! Oh no! I shouldn't have done that. What do you think in doing that? What? What? My brain. I think I'm not having the best of time, but I haven't died yet. I shouldn't say anything. Don't say anything. Time up? I timed out? What? Damn. Didn't die. Didn't die. Oh. Yikes. Well then. Well, Tetris. I do love this game. I know Alex likes it as well. Alex is a superior player by far. However, I strive to get on the same level as the Tetris King. Especially this game. Just, it is beautiful. And the music as well. The music in this game is great. I'm not sure for these multiplayer modes, but especially the story is phenomenal. I guess I am a sucker for space and nebula stuff. I just think it looks pretty. I should open up the stream and look at the chat. There's 5 people here? Wow. I'm trying to keep the content going. Well, I can't just sit here in silence. Tell me about my favorite film. So my favorite film, House of the Dead. No, that's definitely not my favorite film. However, it is a great one. It is fantastic. Oh, well then. Hope your uni work is going all right. Try to keep your face and head intact. Don't bash it against the work. As long as I can be a background noise. No guarantees. Oh, well. Wear a helmet. Well, Aaron, I think you might need a bit of help then if you're living for the pain. You know what will help with if you want more pain, if you are a masochist, uh, you should probably play Overwatch. I jest. I won't speak of that again for you. But yeah, don't go too hard. Well, you said you like pain. Uh, Overcooked is a good choice. That is also screaming in pain. Too many chefs in one kitchen. We could play. I would love to play Overcooked. That is a. It is quite fun. There's something about having four of your friends in one kitchen, throwing ingredients across across the space, hurtling at people's heads, and screaming at them to chop faster and cook faster is great fun. That is the plan. Oh, I'm looking forward to that then. It went ever so well last time. Oh, poor Michael. Yeah, he's known to be late. 8:30. Oh my lord, that'd be a. Hopefully, we don't have to start so late. Well, I'm not sure about everyone else. I might be crazy, but even these fake stars and stuff is very calming, which is nice for a breather before going into the again another high intensity game of Tetris. If I if I started counting numbers, would that confuse some people's brains doing engineering uni work? I guess it would. 3, 2, plus or minus a couple. E equals MC not squared. Oh,
What's up?
a couple arrived. Hello, how you going?
Oliver Persson.
Oliver Bergman.
You're lucky because my work ain't math.
Yeah, I was trying to just shout out random numbers to see if I can.
6, 7,
Yeah,
12.
that's what I was doing, but he's not. He's not doing that.
You know you want to ready up Oliver.
Well, I'm always ready.
Did you even describe your favorite film? I don't think you did. I'm outraged.
No, I laughed about what was it? House of the Dead. But no, sadly, House of the Dead's not my favorite film.
Unfortunate.
I believe I'm torn between what my favorite film is. I'm pretty sure it is Princess Mononoke.
I still haven't seen that.
You should.
I do want to. I'm just trying to get them all. I'm trying to get through them all in the order of release.
Ah, right. So which ones have you watched?
That's a really good question. I remember watching Nausicaa
Valley?
and being like,
Yeah, that's
this is Dune.
a...
Because that film is just the plot of Dune. At least the first one. Yeah, it's very similar.
I would disagree.
I'd rewatch it.
I'll be gladly rewatch it. That's an amazing film. It's gorgeous.
Nausicaa. Oliver Bierman. In the arms of the angel, fly away with me.
Don't look at my screen. Have you watched any other Ghibli film?
Yeah, I've seen a fair few. I mean, my introduction to Ghibli, of all the people, was Jake.
Oh.
Because years ago, I went to his house, and that man had, like, 3 films. It was either, Mr. Bean, Mr. Bean's Holiday. It was like the 2 Mr. Bean films, and Howl's Moving Castle.
Oh, lovely.
And I watched Howl's Moving Castle and I loved it, and I never thought about it again. And then years later, I was like, I was introduced to Ghibli. And I'm like, holy crap, I've seen this film. This is that weird ass film that Jake made me watch. And then, I remember we watched, is it not Puyo? That's
Ponyo.
Ponyo. We watched that at primary school.
Oh, right.
Like actually in class. I'm pretty sure.
That's awesome.
So I'd seen that, and then since then I watched Lupin the Third, the one that he did.
Oh, nice.
Some of the back Castle. I don't quite remember. But yeah.
Oh,
It was, because he's only ever done one Lupin the Third. Whichever one he did. It was like Castle something, I don't really remember.
oh, never mind. I was thinking something different. No worries. I would like to watch the Lupin film as well. Lupin the Third is an awesome series.
And I've watched, not only have I watched Spirited Away, but I also own it because Ronan got it for me.
Ah, cool.
Ronan Hall, legend himself. Now Nausicaa. What others have I watched? I feel like I've seen more than that,
Right.
but I don't particularly remember at the moment. It's been a while.
That's
I started it a while ago, and then I haven't gone back to it yet.
Right. I would love to go and watch some more. I've been waiting on them.
Nausicaa.
You have watched more than I have, however.
Fair enough. Fair kippity cop.
Mm.
Did I watch the Flying Pig one?
Porco Rosso.
Yeah, I don't remember if I watched it or if it was next on my list or something.
Oh, okay.
I do not remember. But I desperately wanted to buy the collection, but it's extremely expensive.
Yeah. I was in Melbourne end of last year, and we went to a record shop which had a bunch of the soundtracks to the films, which I would have loved, but I didn't have a way of getting them home.
That is beautiful. But you telling me that story reminded me of one of the most important ones that I have seen, which is My Neighbor Totoro.
Oh yes, that one's amazing.
Can't believe I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's literally the Ghibli film.
It is.
Which is beautiful, but I was really expecting a violently depressing film. And I'm very happy it's not the way they went with it.
Definitely. Why would you go there? You've... Okay, yeah, I think they are my favorite animation studio, even though I've watched probably 4 or 5 films of theirs.
I do love them, but I still... Pixar, I think... I've just seen more. I mean, I've seen every Pixar film.
No worries.
And they've still got my heart. But hey,
Yeah.
that very easily might change whenever I've finished all the Ghibli films. It's just I haven't seen enough of them.
Right. Yeah, Pixar are amazing at their job.
I also... It's not even Pixar. Some are Disney films. Like, I love Wreck-It Ralph, and I don't know what it is about me and films about racism, but Zootopia, I absolutely adore.
Yeah. Disney make a lot of great films. Some of my favorites.
Racism. I also... Wait, Primus, are you still here? I wonder. Huh? Okay. I found... So the new Doctor Who companion, I think her name's Millie something. I found her on Letterboxd.
Oh.
And her top 4 favorite films are very close to mine. So I mean, she has Django in her top 4.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, now this is epic. I am excited for more. I think her name's Rose. I think it's something Rose. It's not just Rose, because that would be a wild...
Yeah.
wild companion name. Ruby? Ruby Rose? I don't remember. I need... Hey, we'll find out soon enough. I think the season starts in May.
Right.
But I'm excited. It's just, it still hurts me that she's younger than me.
Oh wow, right. Makes us feel old.
Yeah, legit. I think, you know how everyone has that moment of, oh, I feel old now, like people put it on TikTok or stuff. I think this has been my strongest one. The idea that a Doctor Who companion is younger than me, especially because I was grown up with Doctor Who. It hit.
Okay.
It hit hard.
It's different.
But I know the Doctor Who community are freaking out because there's
Why
talks
is that?
that she's not going to be in season 2 of the new Doctor
Okay.
Who series. So people are like, oh, did something happen? Was there beef? What happened? Did something go wrong? But then there's also like, yeah, but we've had many scenarios of companions only lasting one season, and it had nothing to do with beef.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Yeah.
who knows, man.
It could well just be like the story.
Yeah, legit. What horrific death is she gonna have?
Oh no.
'Cause that's the joy of that's the joy of Doctor Who. Every time there's a new companion, it's like, yeah, I love this person. How are they gonna horrifically die and scar the Doctor forever?
Oh no. Is there at least one that has a happy ending?
Not really. I mean, the happiest you get is kind of a companion stuck in an alternate Earth that gets to live with a human version of the Doctor, while the Doctor has to mourn her death forever, basically, because he can never talk to her again.
Oh.
And he basically has to live with the fact that I can never be with the person I love, but at least a different version of me can.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's about as happy as you get when it comes to Doctor Who companions. Well, that's not actually true anymore. The 60th
Oh.
anniversary did give us a happy ending for one of the
Okay.
companions. Which I could spoil live on Twitch, but I don't know if that's a good idea.
Okay, I'm far behind. I don't have time. That's okay.
I can entertain you with the happy Doctor Who ending if you want.
I'm fine with this.
Alright. So, years ago, back in David Tennant's era, there was a companion called Donna Noble.
Okay.
But Donna... Ollie, wait, Ollie's a tracer, man. Yeah, man. Are you eating a banana right now, Michael? Be honest with me, are you chowing down that banana?
I could do the same actually. That's not a good idea.
No, not yet. Fair enough. Anyway, it's either watch on or swap to YouTube. Michael overcooked tonight. The rest of us are interested if you are down. I did just send this snap to Michael, but hey, he hasn't opened it, so.
He's in.
I got an Instagram.
You got an Instagram?
My Instagram.
That's good.
I love me some Instagram. Instagram.
I
The
spent too much
player
time.
has chosen to exit. I've got a feeling that was me. No, it wasn't me.
That was you.
Alright, lads, I'm gonna
Wasn't
go
it?
watch some YouTube. I'll chat to you guys tonight. Alright, peace out. Good luck. Be
Alright.
ready. Put on your chef hat. Eat. Enjoy your banana.
So long.
We continue?
We continue.
Alright. Donna Noble. She's left the library and she has
Sure.
been saved. So, she got basically. I got sent a voice memo, but it's been deleted.
Oh. It's Donna Noble.
It's Donna Noble, she's here.
What are you doing, Alex? Why are we starting at speed 30? Oh my god! What is this? Haven't gotten a single line. There we go.
I won. Let's freaking go. Alright, let's not
That's a
do that
draw.
again.
Oh,
Donna
wow.
gets the knowledge. All of Doctor Who's knowledge. Oh my god, you get to choose a speed now.
Okay.
Start with 1, please.
Alright.
She gets all of the Doctor's knowledge. I think. That's
Okay.
right. Is that right, Primus? I believe so. Basically, she gets too much knowledge for a human brain. So she's about to explode. Keep in mind, this is the happy ending.
Oh.
She's about to explode because she has way too much knowledge in a stupid human brain. So, the Doctor has to completely erase her memory of everything Doctor related. Which means, yet again, he has to lose a friend. He has to lose a companion. And Donna's like his best friend ever, so it's painful. It's always very painful. So he raises her brain, and then that's it. He has to avoid her for the rest of her life, this and that. But then, alas, the 60th anniversary came around, and for some reason, the Doctor looks like the 10th Doctor again. And if he
Right.
looks like the 10th Doctor, then that's the Doctor that Donna knew, and that would be the one that, like, she sees and recognizes, and then all her memories will come back, and then she'll explode and die instantly in a horrible, gruesome death.
Right.
So, the question is, why does he look like David Tennant again? The Doctor's never done anything like this. This is wild. This is weird. But, alas, Donna, meets the Doctor, remembers the Doctor, and then the time's ticking again. She's about to explode. She's about to die.
Righto.
And this, story has been making Doctor Who fans cry for the last 15 or however many years. It's
Yes.
been a vital thing. Some people are like, oh, I've cried every time I get to the episode. It makes me cry. It's so devastating. Do you know how they solve this problem?
How do they solve this problem?
She literally looks into the camera and says, "This is what you don't understand, Doctor. I'm a woman. I could just forget."
What? Okay.
I want to point out that is verbatim what she says. I'm not paraphrasing. She
Right.
says, "I am a woman, I can forget." And that's how she's like, "Yeah, I'm just going to forget everything." And then she lives. Which, I'll be brutally honest, maybe not the best writing in the world.
Doesn't sound too.
But it does mean, so the Doctor has now lived with all this trauma. All of these people that he loves dying, and everyone he knows just disappearing, and he's always alone. And he's
Right.
gone through a lot of trauma. He killed millions of people in the war and stuff like this.
Yeah.
He's a tortured soul, and he just keeps running. He's running and running and running, and he's getting tired. He's getting burned out. So, the Doctor does something new called a bi-generation. So instead of regenerating, where he turns into a new Doctor, he splits into two. So David Tennant's
Oh.
Doctor still exists, and then Ncuti Gatwa, the new Doctor, he exists too at the same time. And the way they do it is, David Tennant is going to stop. He's going to stop what he's doing. He's going to stop with the TARDIS. He's going to sit down, relax, actually cope with his problems, do the healthy thing. The equivalent of a Time Lord therapy. And then because of that, Ncuti Gatwa is going to be cured. He's going to have rested. So he's basically continuing on from where David Tennant is, but David Tennant's still currently doing it. It's a time travel show, you know, things like this happen all the time.
Yeah.
So basically, David Tennant is finally coping with his problems, and he's becoming happy and learning, and he is living his life with Donna, his best friend.
Ah.
So finally a happy ending.
Yeah, that's good.
So I can answer that question with yes, there is a happy ending. Once in a blue moon.
Or just once in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
So yeah, go Doctor.
Go the Doctor.
But the best thing about that means is whenever they bring back David Tennant again, because that just seems to be what they're going to continue to do, which I'm not complaining, he is my favourite actor.
Right.
They don't have to come up with some weird, you know, written reason as to why. They can literally be like, yeah, he's still with us. He's still alive, he could just join in now, which is lit.
Yeah. Awesome. He was many people's favourite Doctor, I believe. Is that right?
In our generation, yeah, definitely. But that's
Right.
just because we were grown up with him. It's usually whoever your first Doctor is your favourite. Unless you're Tegan's friend, whose favourite Doctor is
Oh.
whoever's the current Doctor.
Okay.
But hey, that's a lit. I wish I could be like that. That means every time a new episode comes out, I'm straight vibing.
That'd be fun.
A fifth viewer has joined. Is this Tegan on her phone getting ready to type something?
She was summoned.
I'm pretty sure that's what he said. I believe so. I mean, I was gonna ask more questions on Nathan's stream, but he never ended up streaming. Well, he did, but for a very short period of time. I have been lurking this whole time. I know. I know. I only watched some episodes when the Doctor was Matt Smith, I think that was his name. I can't finish reading that because my thing's on full screen. I could try, but it's going a little fast. I'm gonna die right now. Hold on. Don't worry, I can fix it. I can fix it.
Yeah.
My grandma was a Doctor Who fan. I absolutely love Matt Smith's era. I'll be honest, the only era I do not like is Jodie Whittaker's seasons.
Okay.
But Matt Smith is very close to my favorite as David Tennant. Like, they are. I think Matt Smith's first season is possibly the best season of Doctor Who.
Oh, right there.
I think, because every new Doctor Who season, I always don't like the first episode. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I've come to learn the Doctor. I've come to love the Doctor. And then the first episode of a new Doctor's like, oh, this isn't the Doctor I know. This is different. I don't like it. But Matt Smith's first episode, I absolutely love. It's still probably one of my all-time favorite episodes. I think they did a perfect job.
Sweet.
Because even David Tennant's first episode, I'm not too fond of. And Peter Capaldi's that I really like. Ncuti Gatwa's was alright, but still wasn't fantastic. Oh my god. I do remember there was a Matt Smith episode that terrified one of my friends. I'm not going to mention who it is.
No.
Like, he couldn't sleep after it.
Damn.
And then there's me was just chilling, like, oh, it was so good though. He's like, I can't sleep, Alex, what do you mean? I'm like, yeah, but it was so good. The episode in question was this little kid is having nightmares. Like he's scared there's monsters in his closet,
No, okay.
but then all of a sudden, the companions find themselves kind of in his nightmares. They're not actually in his nightmares. They're in a dollhouse.
Okay.
But all of these monsters are there, and like
Right.
everything is dollhouse related. So they pick up not a torch, but like a lamp, like an old school.
Uh,
But it's all wooden, like it doesn't light up. It's just like a little toy, but it's human
Right.
sized because they're in the thing. But it gets pretty terrifying because all the dolls start chasing them, and
Oh.
Amy, the companion, turns into one, and her husband is like, "Huh? Why is my wife a terrifying doll?"
Sounds gnarly.
How have we got onto Doctor Who talk?
Cannot remember. Although it is nice, it's cool to hear about it because again, I have not watched the show. I've watched a little bit of the show. It always interests me.
Well, I know Jake's watched the Titanic episode. Who would have thunk it?
Doesn't surprise me.
That episode has Kylie Minogue in it.
Does it?
Yeah, it still shocks me whenever I watch it. She
Oh,
gets
yeah.
engaged to by a red cactus person called Gapalaka. It's something really long and weird.
Okay, a red cactus person, you say?
Yeah, I mean it's a bit insensitive to say, but that's kind
Is
of
it?
what he is. I'm pretty sure someone calls him that and he gets upset.
Oh.
But he's like a tiny red, spiky man. It's also the first episode we see Wilfred, who is Donna Noble's granddad, who is one of the best characters in all of Doctor Who. And the actor passed away last year, but he just got to film in the 60th anniversary, and it was the single greatest moment of my life. I was so happy because they talk about him in the 60th like Wilfred's the best character in Doctor Who, hands down. On God, you are not wrong. But they talk about him in the 60th like he has passed away. They're like, oh yeah, Wilfred's not here. And David Tennant starts tearing up. And he's like, I'm so sorry, I love that man. And they say, no, he's just in an old home, you idiot. And then he shows up at the end of the episode. I'm like, this is the single greatest thing they could have done.
Oh, that's awesome.
But no, Wilfred is the GOAT. There is a moment, because the Doctor hates guns. That's another reason I don't like the Jodie Whittaker seasons, because she just doesn't have that perspective, but we won't get into that. It's one of the Doctor's most main noticeable aspects is they hate guns. And there's a bit near the end of David Tennant's where everything is like, this is it, this is the end, there's no way we're going to survive this. So Wilfred's crying his eyes out like, Doctor, please, I know you hate this, but I need you to survive this. Please take this gun. And then the Doctor stares at him and he says, I've never had a father, but if I did, I would have been very lucky if it was you. And it's heartwarming. Because that's the best thing about Doctor Who. You can go from really stupid, silly, cringy acting and writing to some, really hard-hitting, beautiful moments.
Righto. Yeah, it does seem all over the place with theming, because I think of Doctor Who as both here's a Dalek, which is a robot with it rolls around and can flies upstairs now, and all these wacky and goofy aliens, and then you guys talk about it like it's very emotional and all these really cool episodes.
It hits you hard, man. I mean, it's about an alien who is the last of his race, and he literally gives his life for a planet that barely knows he exists.
He also did murder a lot of people in a time war, I believe. Is that a
Well,
thing?
he kind of did, but he also kind of didn't.
Oh, great. Love those answers.
Well, the thing is, technically he didn't now, but then
Oh.
let's go back to Jodie Whittaker's brilliant seasons. The Master said, "Oh yeah, you know how we made this? You know how we made like a 12-season build-up to this incredible moment where we actually changed it, and you didn't slaughter all of those people? Well, guess what? I've reversed that."
Oh.
Because Chris Chibnall, who wrote that season, just did not care.
Oh.
Because one of the most beautiful aspects to Doctor Who is that he's a normal... Like, he's nothing special. He's not special at all. And it's... The whole point is you can be who you want to be. You can be this hero. All you have to do is, you know, actually care about people and try and be nice. Because the whole point of the Doctor is that he's not special. He was a normal person in his race. He just ran away, and he is doing everything he physically can to save the human race. And you can too, because you don't have to be this magical person. And then Jodie Whittaker's season's like, no, she's actually the only one of her... She's actually the origin of all of this. She is the most special being on the entire planet, and everything leads to her. It's like, that kind of goes against the whole point of the show.
A bit of a shoe-in Mary Sue, it sounds like.
Yeah. Are you still going?
I'm still going.
Alright.
I'm here for it.
I need to stop talking about Doctor Who. We've opened the doors.
We've opened the floodgates. Don't do this to us. Oh no.
15's a normal.
Is it, Alex?
This is the max of normal Tetris.
Yeah, maybe for you. This is not normal for I.
But this is normal Tetris speed.
Said the king of Tetris. Which no blocks can upset him or shake him.
Oh my god. There's also, in Community, which as we probably all know, possibly, I absolutely love. Another thing I love, shocker. In Community, Abed falls in love with a show called Inspector Spacetime, which is a parody of... Yeah, it's a parody of Doctor Who. It's Community's Doctor Who, right?
Right.
It's supposed to be this low-budget British sci-fi about an alien that travels through time and space and has companions and all this and all that. And Abed absolutely loves it. But they go to a convention, and at the convention, Chevy Chase's character, who's basically the villain of the show, in more ways than one, but he's the old man that doesn't really understand what's going on. He goes to the convention even though everyone begs him not to, because he's just not a nice person and he'd ruin it. And he gets cornered by a bunch of execs who are like, oh yeah, we want to bring Doctor Who to America. Not Doctor Who, I'm sorry. Inspector Spacetime. We want to bring Inspector Spacetime to a US audience, but we want it to, adhere to all types of people. We want you to be in this meeting because you represent, old people.
Right.
And he basically takes over and turns it into, oh yeah, we want, like, incredibly attractive women that barely wear any clothes. We don't want it to be too confusing, so every time you do any timey-wimey stuff, I want you to explain it in excruciating detail. So he's doing this, and at the end of the episode, the first episode airs of the American version, and Abed just
Right.
looks at him and says, "I hate you," because he completely ruins the show. But hey,
No, that's
that's
funny.
American adaptations for you.
I don't think I watch a lot of Seppo TV.
A lot of what?
Seppo TV?
I don't know what that means.
American TV.
Why is that Seppo TV?
My family, we have nicknames for a lot of different people, and we call Americans Seppos because they call a sewage tank a septic tank, and we think that matches their personality, so we call them Seppos.
Okay. Fair enough.
It is a joke. I'll clarify, but I know lovely American people, but that is just a thing that's been. I've been calling them Sevo since I was a child.
And you just brought it up in conversation like
Well,
I'd have any idea what that meant. I respect
Sorry,
it.
I'm playing Tetris. I'm not thinking at the moment.
We better start thinking. We just got a bunch of views.
Oh, did we? Oh, grand. Hello.
You explaining that, we went up by like 4 or something.
Oh, did we? Wow.
I'm like, are these the Americans about to start a fight?
I've summoned something I can't finish. Oh. Look at Mr. Streamer over here.
I mean, there's some. I mean, my favorite TV shows are American.
I think other than Disney, and like all your animation stuff, I cannot think of many.
Well, Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul
haven't watched.
are absolutely incredible. BoJack Horseman, phenomenal.
Okay.
I love Community.
Yes.
There's probably others, who knows. But, I mean, Better Call Saul, Breaking Bad, and BoJack are probably my top 3 favorite shows of all time. So I can't say the same.
Right. Yeah, I've heard you talk about them on end, and that's cool.
Oh my god.
They seem like good shows, from what you.
Yeah, they will ruin your day though.
Oh.
BoJack more than
How's
anything.
Oh, I've
Well,
heard BoJack.
Yeah, BoJack is a very depressing show. I mean, so is Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, but at least, I mean, they all have their moments. But I feel like BoJack probably takes the cake because that show is about depression.
Right. Makes sense.
I just love it though, because it's this really stupid, over-the-top plot, and anyone that looks at it, like I know if my mom ever saw that, she'd be like, "What is this stupid show?" But it's genuinely one of the best written things I've ever watched, and it is probably the most realistic depiction of depression I've ever seen, other than there's a Casey Affleck film that I think is incredible. What's it called? He loses his brother. It's all about mourning.
Okay.
As in, like, mourning the death of someone. I need to sneeze.
Bless you in advance.
Alright, we're good.
Bless you.
It might happen again.
Oh,
Maybe.
no.
Alright, cool. I hope all 7 viewers enjoyed that. Oh, we're at 5 now? Let's go. What's it called? It's something on the beach,
Okay.
but it's so good. The reason I love it so much is because he learns that someone passed away. And it's not like, you know, all these films you watch where, oh, instant tears, oh my god, I hate everything, I'm crying. It's a really realistic depiction because he just does not react. Which is a very common response to, like someone dying, because you haven't fully grasped with it. I mean, denial is the first, you know, step of... What?
Breathing.
Yeah, there we go. So for the first, like, half of the film, he's just, like, this blank slate. And you might think, oh, that there's not much acting going on. It is the polar opposite. It is incredibly well acted. And I love it because of that. But then, when it shows, oh my god, does it show. It's... I love that film. What's it? Manchester. I think it's Manchester by the Sea.
Okay.
I believe that's the name of it. And I'm a big fan. But yes, BoJack Horseman, on the surface, very stupid, silly show about a cartoon horse. But if you actually watch it, oh my god. Would you be very wrong about that? It's great though, because they still do really stupid jokes every now and then. Oh, all the time, really. But then they just absolutely drop a bombshell on you.
Okay.
And they do not hold back. Okay, I need to lock in, bro.
I've just seen your screen.
I don't know what I just did, but that was insane.
I just saw a lot of movement flickering around.
I don't see enough movement. Alright, I'm done for.
You're very far ahead. Oh my lord. I'm just sort of chilling over here, failing wherever I please. What? Why? Okay. See, I'm not as a fluent talker when that's not what I want. I'm not a fluent talker when things are happening in front of me. I have to be focused.
I can't say the same.
Oh, I did the same thing twice. Well, this looks like the end.
Can I give you an example of BoJack?
Sure.
So, also, hey Tegan. I assume that's a hey and not a goodbye. I do not know. So the plot of BoJack is he's like an he's a horse, right? He's a horse. It's a cartoon about a horse who used to work on a 90s or an 80s like sitcom. You know, like Family Ties, something like that. Sorry to break it to you. What are you talking about? I don't want you to leave. Are we still going, Ollie?
You've chosen to exit.
I pressed retry. You didn't press anything.
Oh, okay. Do I have to press something? I'm
Yeah. Alright. He's a horse who worked on a 90s TV show, a sitcom, and since then he's done nothing, and he's become an alcoholic, depressed. He's a horrible person. He is a horrible person. There is no redeeming factors about this person, and the whole time he blames it on his parents and his past, right? So that's the plot of the show. A silly, fun, happy, good cartoon. So he had a best friend when he moved to LA called Herb Kazaz, who is voiced by a man named Stanley Tucci, who I absolutely love. You will have no idea who that is, but
you've spoken about him before.
Yeah, I'm a
one
was...
moment.
I'm stunned. I'm too stunned to speak.
Apologies, you may continue.
What did you have to go do?
I didn't go do anything. Someone was speaking, and I. I'll stay up.
Fair up. Well, Stanley Tucci by the beautiful. Wow, wait, Herb Kazaz by the beautiful Stanley Tucci. He was his best friend, and he. Right. So they both want to be in the business, hence why they live in LA, but neither of them are. And Herb is going into a meeting to try and create a television show.
Right.
And he's like, they actually want to make my show, this is incredible. And Bojack's like, oh, that's fantastic, that's great, but woe is me, I don't have a show, I wish I had a show. You know, he's a jerk. He's very egotistical. It's all about him. But Herb says, Bojack, the show is called Horsing Around. And still then, Bojack doesn't understand. But he's like, Bojack, right. It's about a horse? You're a horse, Bojack? And he realizes he gave him a show. So Herb is the sole reason that Bojack is famous. Herb is the sole reason he basically has a life. And he's his best friend. Lo and behold, Bojack being Bojack completely dicks him over. He makes him lose his job because he's gay. Herb comes out as gay, and the TV execs are like, oh, we don't want to work with you anymore.
Right.
And Bojack, he basically just doesn't do anything. What Bojack should have done, what he said he was going to do is... no, if you fire him, I quit. I leave. Because right. Bojack's the head of the show, and if he leaves, the show doesn't exist. But Bojack, being an awful human being, is just like, oh, okay. Alright, goodbye, Herb. So Herb absolutely hates him, and they haven't spoken to each other for years. Rightfully so, I wouldn't either. Bojack is a horrible human being for doing that. And might I just add, Hollywood. What the hell? Horrible. Yeah. We need justice for Herb Kazaz. Pathetic, right? So straight off the bat, we hate Bojack, and he barely has any redeeming factors throughout this whole show. He is a horrible human being. Not human, he's a horse, but anyway, he's horrible. So you come to learn that Herb has cancer, and he invites Bojack to his house before he dies. And Bojack goes over very, he doesn't really want to because he knows it's not going to end well. But they actually have a good time. And Herb says, I am actually happy that you came. They laugh, they make a bunch of jokes, it's all fun and games. And then before they leave, one of the characters says to Bojack... Well, they leave the house, and then in the car, the person that he went up with, because he didn't want to do it alone... He basically dragged a person into it because, yay, good person, right? They basically say, this could be the last time you ever see this person who used to be your best friend. If there's anything you want to say, now's the time to do it.
Right.
So he goes back in, and he's like, Herb, I'm really sorry for what I did. And Herb just says, okay.
Oh, right.
And Bojack's like, are you gonna... I said I'm sorry. And Herb's like, yeah, okay, I don't forgive you. And Bojack's like, what do you mean? I said I'm sorry, you have to forgive me. He's like, no, I do not forgive you for what you did, and you have to live with that for the rest of your life. And Bojack says, won't you be happier if you say, you forgive me? Wouldn't that make you happier? And Herb says, no, I am dying soon, I don't have to live with it, you will have to live with it for the rest of your life. And it completely ruins Bojack, as it should. And that's just the joy and fun of BoJack Horseman. That happens all the time. That is very much the feel of the show. And there are very rarely any moments that give you a happy ending. And it's just insane. But it is incredibly well written, and I'm a very big fan of it. But it is a show that you can't really watch a lot. Otherwise, it's just wild. But we love Stanley Tucci. And the man who voices BoJack is the man who voices the Lego Batman.
Oh, really?
So anyway, I like regular show. Yeah. Stanley Tucci, I don't know if you will have ever seen him in anything.
I don't. I've heard you've spoken about him plenty of times, so I do know of him, but I don't know what he's been doing.
I feel like I've just watched the show. I can't lie to you. That is nothing compared to what happens, but some of the stuff that happens I do not want to talk about because it is just genuinely extremely depressing. Not that that wasn't, but oh my god, they do not hold back. I don't think there's a single like topic they don't talk about and like get into, and it's very hard hitting. But Stanley Tucci, I don't know. It definitely wasn't his first role, but definitely one of his most famous roles is in a movie called The Devil Wears Prada.
I've heard of it.
Yeah. And he is the assistant of the devil, technically.
Right.
What's her name? Crap. She's an incredible actress. I can't get Helen Mirren out of my head, but it is not Helen Mirren. That's a different human. Anyway, he's the companion, not the companion. This isn't Doctor Who. He's the assistant. And at the beginning, he's like a very, it's all about the fashion.
Right.
It's all about very horrible people in fashion who, they're just rude and mean and awful. And you think he's one of them, but then he has this like heart of gold, and he's just great. He's a very likable person in the majority of things he's in. I say the majority because he does play a very awful person in a film called, I think, Heavenly Bodies. I don't remember the name of it. I think he murders a child, right? I think that's the whole point of the film. And every Stanley Tucci fan is like, I wish you didn't make this, because I never want to see you in that light again. And even he says, I regret making this film.
Oh, wow.
Because he's just such a nice human.
Well, that's nice.
Okay, my screen's gone off again. I'm just trying to change the topic from BoJack. Because, oh my god. Jinkies, let me tell you. Great show that you should definitely watch it. It'll make you feel happy and joyful.
I think personally, I'm not inclined to watch shows that make me sad. However, I have watched sad things before, and usually, I don't know why, they're incredibly well written, and which is like, oh cool, I have to watch this show that I know is great, but then it's gonna make me like incredibly sad.
Yeah.
Not the best feeling, but it's definitely worth it for the sake of cinema.
Amen. I mean, I've always said, if a film or show can make me cry, I will probably absolutely love it.
Right.
Because if something can have that strong of an effect on me, then they've done their job. I think that's why I love BoJack so much. It's also why I like Your Name.
Oh,
absolutely
yes.
love Your Name. It didn't make Primus cry, but it definitely made me cry. I was a mess after that film. There's also a film, it's not that great of a film, but it really affected me, called... It's a Will Smith film.
Oh, yes. I think you've spoken about it before. What's it called?
I have it. It's on my shelf right now. Now's not exactly the time to look over and figure it out.
Over, and then let me know when, and we can talk about it.
What the hell's it called? I can't get Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind out of my head, which is not that film, but that is also another one on the list. I don't think that one made me cry though. I just love that film.
Okay.
But it does make people cry. It's a awesome plot. It's written by someone called Charlie Kaufman, who makes the most like mind-bending, confusing things you will ever watch.
Okay.
You gotta love a sob movie or show. Amen. Well, now Collateral Beauty. It's right there.
No, yes. Personally, I can't watch them. They make me too sad. I'm the guy who cried at Iron Giant when I was a kid. And then vowed never to watch the film, and I have not again.
Do you know what the first movie to ever make me cry was as a little child?
What's that?
Lord of the Rings: Return of the King.
Oh, right. What scene did that for you?
When Smeagol convinces Bilbo... No,
Oh.
Frodo Frog? When he convinces Frodo to leave Samwise...
Yeah.
Samwell's Game of Thrones. Samwise is... I think...
Gambit.
Yeah. That scene as a little child just got to me. And I'm like, oh, is this what crying in movies feel like? I don't know why it got to me so much. I just a little baby, and I'm like, oh my god. This little Gollum guy ruined the best friendship I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean...
Oh no.
There's some bangers out there. Thought I'd come back to say, if you haven't already seen Joker 2 trailer is out, it looks incredible. Michael, if you were to hazard a guess, do you think I've seen the Joker 2 trailer?
I now have the Joker, so I'll have to watch that. Again, apparently another depressing...
You haven't watched it yet?
No, I haven't. I haven't watched a lot of films recently, other than when we do.
I'm sorry that means one of your very small list of films was Madam Web.
Yes, that is true. Which was an experience.
Michael, the first Joker is quite possibly my favorite cinema experience ever. So I am very keen. No, it's not even worth the meme title. It was awful. There are bad films that are meme-worthy, like Another Wolf Cop. Madam Web was just a genuinely painful experience.
Yeah, House of the Dead was a lot better than Madam Web.
Exactly. House of the Dead, perfect. I had fun. Madam Web, please never again.
Oh my god, look, this is a bit fast. Apologies that all this is...
But... Apologies for what?
That all it is now is just watch me play Tetris.
I'm not against it. I'm talking to chat.
He's being a good streamer.
Okay, I'm leaving again. Bye bye. Have fun. Enjoy. I'll see you in the kitchen.
In the kitchen. In Hell's Kitchen. Here we are. This is about the end of it.
Let's freaking go!
Hey, I won. How is that possible?
It's a crazy world we live in. Alright, press retry.
Could you mind giving me a moment to eat something?
How dare you? Yeah, I could give you a moment to eat something.
Okay, thank you.
It's a great film, Tegan. Ain't no doubt about it.
Which film is this?
The Joker.
Ah.
This bag is made of 99% air.
Okay, I'll be back.
Alright.
And talk to chat and do your stream, whatever you streamers do nowadays.
I'll be here. I mean, there's all the Pixar films. In fairness. Can I stop this PC from turning off? Or computer? Oh. Power and sleep settings. Turn off after 5 hours. Alright, I'll do it turn off after 2 hours. Never. Never. Alright, sweet. Now I don't have to keep touching my laptop to keep it on. Ah, Tetris. Wait, why am I still on multiplayer? Let me show you the main version of this game, because I love the music of it. Because multiplayer is cool and all, but it's not what this game is supposed to be. Oh, this is a great start.
Let me see this.
What are you eating?
I was given some I don't know how to explain it.
That's a great.
Great sight.
I can slow down. I'm not playing multiplayer.
Yeah, you don't have to go crazy fast.
Tegan said nice food. You just got dissed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's lovely. Oh gosh.
Every
You know what, if I
passing
try-
day, the winds might feel stronger.
One of the best songs in the game.
It really is. They started on a banger.
Dude, this whole game is a banger. What are you talking about?
Yeah, some of them are a little not my vibe.
Okay. I believe this song, so Connected, City Lights, and Morning Star are my favorites.
I respect it. I do also love the retro one,
Yeah?
because the remix of the old Tetris song goes hard.
Oh, yes. This game is beautiful, like I was saying beforehand.
It really is. Oh, she's getting close. That I stand by it. She's getting ready. She's getting the pipes ready. There she goes. She's serenading me.
This game came out around 2018.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, I just witnessed that.
Can I? No, I can't. It's okay. I just need to hear her sing to me and I'll be fine. All will be good in the world. Okay, I'm gonna need a lot of straights.
You will.
No, we'll be fine.
Why not just clear the block?
She's charging up. She's getting ready. I'm yours forever. We're not there yet. I'm not going fast enough. Come on, person I don't know the name of. You know you want to. It should be. We're getting there. Alright, after this, we should be there.
2 more lines, I believe. Never mind.
Okay. Thank you, singing lady. It was all worth it.
Always.
I'll bet. What do we think, Tegan? What do we think of that? To be honest, I wasn't watching, but fair enough. Oh yeah, I just meant the music, not the Tetris. Because if, given you weren't watching, every movement I do actually adds to the music. I don't know what you're talking about. That's
She's
propaganda. It's propaganda. Doo-doo! Alright, you still eating?
I finished.
Alright. Oh my god, if you're watching the stream, I don't even have to tell you the code.
Very smart.
Friend match. It's all a connected zone battle.
Are we going to do a zone battle? That'd be fun. Change
We're
up.
doing a zone battle, baby.
Alright.
I don't even know what my uni work is. Oh, that's Google Maps. The frick?
Why aren't you doing uni work, Alex?
I don't need to.
What do you mean you don't need to?
I'm too good.
Oh. Is that a lie?
No, I get given it on Wednesdays, so I have the whole week from Wednesday to do it.
Oh, right.
I also can't start my new assignment until she has marked my last one. But she's pushed it back. Now I have 2 weeks to do that, and it's literally just a PowerPoint presentation about my story, which I could talk about for miles on end. Miles on end? Hold on, don't do anything yet.
Alright. What are we waiting for?
I'm just reading. Okay, I actually can't do anything yet. She hasn't given us it. Alright, cool, lit.
No.
Oh yeah, we can start now.
No worries.
Kinda rude.
Hey, said the man who just annihilated.
I know, but when I do it, it's like, it's cool and sexy, but when you just rude.
Oh, okay. How do I change it?
I don't think you can, it's just the Tetris way.
No, okay. I apologize for my rudeness then.
It's alright, I'll forgive you in the future. Let me soak in it for a moment though.
Don't do that.
But I wanna.
But I don't want you to.
But I wanna.
Already? What is this?
That's my apologies.
My death, that's what it is.
Nah, you've got this.
Have I?
I believe in you.
Alex.
Yes, my friend?
You've hurt me.
What is the theme for your story? What does your story say about the idea or abstraction that seems to be contained in it? What attitude or judgment does the story imply towards the ideas? Move on to how fictional elements contribute to the theme. No.
Why must you do this to me so early?
I have an idea.
Yeah.
What if we both have -3?
Oh. Interesting. We'll give that a shot.
That's a cat. Nerf this.
Well, let's see how this goes, shall we? How fast do you move? That is insanely fast.
I am the Tetris man.
You are. Dang.
Oops. Oopsie daisies. Jinkies. Oh no. Damn. Dodecatrix.
You shouldn't sing over the Tetris music.
You're absolutely right.
Well, there's this thing called death.
I've heard of
I
it.
introduced to you now.
Say hi from me. Talking
Go
about
on.
death, let me talk about Discworld.
I'm down to talk about Discworld. I need to read more of that.
Discworld made me cry. That was the biggest surprise of my life.
Righto.
Silly little comedy about wizards and stuff. Suddenly hitting. That was crazy. That was a crazy moment.
Which book would have done that?
Reaper Man.
Uh,
Hence why it's my favorite.
okay.
I really want to get a really big clear.
I can see that.
Damn, what was that? It's a Dodecatrus again. Not good enough. Oh my, wow,
Don't do this to me.
Nani.
That's my line.
No, I'm just confused about my own. Boobies? Someone has a Stitch mug? Oh my god.
What's the update on your 3 slides?
Yeah, so I did finish those 3 slides last
I need
night.
it.
Go ahead and share my screen. So I did my 3 slides by...
Alright, Brian, what's the update on
I need it and I need it now. I'll send it to you.
Sure.
Give me it.
My lohi lohi.
Give me it now.
Yeah, it's great. Lilo and Stitch is a great film.
I'd love to say they all are, they aren't, but I still love them all. Lilo and Stitch 2, Stitch is a glitch, Leroy and Stitch, Stitch. Where's my sister?
Yeah,
There we go.
There was multiple Lilo and Stitch films.
There sure is. There's also a TV show.
I knew the TV show.
Kind of like Pokemon. Got to catch them all.
But Lilo and Stitch.
Exactly. You could tell they kind of gave up on that show though, because there's not 626 variations.
Righto.
It's like, we have... Huh? We have to collect 626 experiments. It's like, you kind of run out of ideas after... to like the 20th. How did that happen so fast?
I got an all clear at the start.
That's Pog.
How dare you do that to me?
I just feel insulted. So I gotta show my dominance. Ooh. Ooh. Rest in peace, dominance. What the hell was that? Okay, I need to clean some stuff. Need to get cleaning. You won't like me when I'm angry.
Fighting back?
How are the turntables? Did I say you could do that?
No, but I did.
Oh, shucks. I did a bad again.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna need to do some things.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Okay, if I don't clear this by the time you finish, could be it for Big Papa himself. There we go.
Hey.
You won!
Yay!
That seemed like a lot of lines on my screen.
There was a lot of lines in your screen.
That's
Ah.
sus.
Would you like a couple more rounds?
Yeah, let's do it. No, I had the perfect piece and I got rid of it.
No.
Calm down.
You might need to calm down.
Sorry, I just felt insulted. I had to do something.
I'm not trying to insult you. I am trying to beat you, though.
Never. Never. I will devour the gods.
Well then.
The gods! Oh my god! Cheat, cheaty boo, cheat, cheaty boo, cheat, cheaty boo. I sure do wonder if Primus did his work.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Oh. Oh. No. Jinkies! Oh my
Hey.
glob. Oh my glob. I'm still going at it with this apple.
Righto?
It's done me well.
It's giving you strength.
No, I think I'm burnt out.
Oh. That's not good.
It's too much Tetris.
Yeah.
It's okay, I can lock in for this last win.
You not do that?
Never. I can't end on a lose.
Yes, you can. What are you talking about?
Never end on a lose. I just messed up.
Yay!
Spin. Okay, game. You're gonna lose. Let's agree to disagree. Oh, I forgot about the zone. Damn, I ended on a loss.
You ended on a loss.
This is outrageous. What do you eat? Fresh idiot kinky. What?
Pardon?
My Instagram, man, it's wild.
Sounds it.
I'm getting advertisements for rings. Coincidence? I think not.
Oh.
About to propose? The question is, who to?
Weird.
I'll roll the dice, ring a random number.
What kind of ring?
An engagement ring.
That's not what I meant.
Well, last time I was at Costco, the person I was with was showing me rings, and she's like, "These are the ones that I prefer." I'm like, "This is not knowledge I need." I'm actually going to play a quick game of that City Lights one, whatever the other one said you liked.
Yes. City Lights, really good.
It's been too long.
And I believe Morningstar is the one on like Ultra Marathon or something like that.
The last one?
Let me see if I can find it.
Oh my god. Alright. Celebration. Downtown Jazz, that's the city one, right?
Yeah. I believe the other one I was thinking of is in the effects modes Ultra. But yes. Have fun doing Sea Lights.
Thank you. I'll get it done. Quick dub.
Quick W. Good choice in song.
You like jazz?
I do like jazz. Like it very much.
You like relationships with bees?
I think I just made a mistake. Instead of closing and ejecting the disc of Tetris, I have deleted the application.
Oh my god. Well, I think
That's
now's a
the
prime
second-
time to download it on PlayStation 5.
PlayStation. Yes, but I have done that multiple times for multiple games on the PlayStation 4. It's not a new thing.
Pog. Also, you have a disc of Tetris Effect?
Yeah, I bought
That's-
it the day, like one of the days it came out, because I remember playing the demo with you, or at least talking about the demo with you when that first came out, and then I immediately went and bought the disc when it was fully done.
That's crazy. I didn't even know there was a disc for this game.
Yeah, it's just Tetris Effect before they changed it to Connected.
Hells yeah!
Well, I'll leave you to your Tetris playing.
Alright.
I'll be still lurking in the stream for
Respect it.
however long you go for.
Fair
So
enough.
enjoy, and I'll probably speak to you when we go play Overcooked.
Alright, bet.
Right. Okay, enjoy.
I'll see you on the stream.
No worries. Goodbye.
Peace out. Dude, who freaking was that guy? These are some wild visuals. What the hell is going on? My bad. Okay, didn't work. Didn't think it was gonna. City lights. Amen, brother. Amen. Oh my god. If anyone wants to ask me a question so I can ramble on while doing this, that'll be very much appreciated. Gosh darn, bro. You like jazz? I actually don't have much to say about jazz. I haven't properly listened to it before. That's not true, but I don't really listen to it. I don't have anything against it. I love the idea of jazz. Soul definitely made me love it more. The B movie not quite as much. And of course, La La Land. Oh, things are getting spicy. Any other questions? Ask me anything. Let me open my eyes to the world of Alex. Oh. Okay. Rip. I have no question. Unless you want to do this work, that is simple. But time consuming. As in the work you're doing? Do I want to do your work? What is your work, Tegan? I'm sure I'll do so great at it. Definitely. You're telling me, man. You're telling me, man. Fair. This part of the unit got me bored. That always happens. That's fair enough. We did it. We did it! Big yawn for you. On Jod. I'm tired. Hold on, let me eat my apple. I'm muting for a second. I was up all night, Tegan. The hottest babe in town came over. What else was I supposed to do? Alright. Endless. Jesus, Mother of Christ. I actually have no idea. I don't think it was anything crazy though. We love Tetris music. I really should have chosen a better. I'm gonna choose a better one. Oh, we didn't even get to go to the crazy one. It is a great answer. It's just the truth. I genuinely have no idea. We could go to space. We could go to Aurora Peak. Zen Blossoms. Spirit Canyon. Is that the chanting one? Ooh, ooh, I've barely played these. Let's see what Da Vinci's like. Okay, why is it so bright? I'm zooming in. Okay, the visual aspect of these blocks, not particularly helpful. Or Tetraminos. Ollie, are you still here? Did I ever tell you the tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise? I really messed that one up. Yes. Do you have a question for me, Ollie? Something I can ramble on about? Use your inner thoughts. Become one with the Akinator. Wow, okay, this song really makes me want to go to sleep. I feel like I'm listening to a meditation music right now. Some lady's gonna tell me to breathe in slowly. Imagine you're on a field. It is a green field. The field is green. Which book in the Discord series had your favorite version of death? Well, my favorite book in the series is a death book. So I could go on about that. I feel like if I were to explain Discord, I should probably explain as to what Discord is. If you're willing to hear this, Tegan, my man's opened a big door of opportunities. But only if I get confirmation from Tegan. She's in control. I mean, go right ahead. Alright. Have you low volume? Alright, lit. The Discworld. Imagine a vast open space with stars everywhere. And all of a sudden, you see a gigantic floating turtle floating through space. Alas, this turtle's name is Great Atuine. We do not know the sex of the turtle. That's kind of the whole point of the first two books, trying to figure it out. Suddenly turns music up louder. This is genuinely the plot. I can't lie to you. There's a giant turtle. On top of the back of the turtle is 4 massive elephants, who all have names, and I don't remember them. And on top of that is a flat earth. And that's all you need. Death is, of course, a skeleton. It's an anthropomorphic personification. It is the Grim Reaper. He doesn't kill people, he just brings people to the afterlife. And my favorite version of Death, Ollie, if we were to go with... I mean, they're all fantastic. I feel like we should start with Mort. Because Mort is when you see the proper character. Because Mort shows Death see a litter of kittens that have died. They are... yeah, it's just a bunch of ghost kittens that someone killed. And he is absolutely appalled by it. But what confuses him the most is why he's so appalled by it. Because his whole job, his whole existence is seeing, you know, people die and bringing them to the afterlife. So he's like, why do I care so much about these little kittens? And he grows to learn that he absolutely loves cats. Absolutely adores cats. This was his realization. And this is a very important aspect to this man's character. So he steals the kittens, and for the rest, he also, I'm pretty sure he owns a cat. He loves cats a lot, but one thing that's interesting about this is animals, especially cats, can see death. Have you ever, you know, seen a dog or a cat or an animal just stare at, like, a space? And you're like, what the hell are you staring at? Why are you just standing in the hallway staring at something? Well, according to Sir Terry Pratchett, that's because they can see death. Death himself. But what I love is because Death loves kittens, it's not a terrifying thing, it's a beautiful thing, because he's probably feeding them or keeping them company. You're making me want to nap right now? Do it. Ain't nothing against napping. Anyway, the cat, it's probably the start of his character, because it's him learning, okay, maybe there's more to this life thing. Don't, alright, well, keep going. Jinkies. Yes, he loves cats. He also loves curries. Man's got good taste, let me tell you. Anyway, Reaper Man, Ollie, I don't know if I ever told you the plot. I feel like I've definitely told you the plot, but holy crap, I'll say it again. Death has too much of a personality. A bunch of things say he's got too much of a personality, so we need to get rid of him. We can't have Death, you know, talking to people. He's supposed to just bring people to the afterlife. He can't have personality. This is unacceptable. He likes cats. He likes curries. We can't have this. So we're gonna kill him off. We're gonna retire him. And Death decides, well, if I have an expiration date, then technically now I have a life, which is something I've never experienced before. So I'm gonna go down into the real world and figure out what this whole life thing is about, because people seem sad that it's gone when I pick them up, so I want to know what that is, because I don't understand the big hustle. So he goes down to get a life. He of course doesn't tell everyone he is Death, because that's kind of terrifying. He tells them all his name is Bill Dorr, just cause, and he meets this little old lady who owns a farm, and he works with a little old lady, and he grows to love this little old lady, not like romantically, but care for this little old lady. And throughout the plot of this book, he grows to become very fond of this woman. So, at the end, he decides he wants to fight for his life because he doesn't want to die anymore. He understands the importance of it. He understands why people love life so much. It's quite beautiful. There's a lot of very meaningful moments in that story. But what I love about most is they say, all right, you're allowed to live your life. Go for it. We will give you your job back. You can continue being Death, but we have to take away, you know, some of your personality. We can't have you loving and feeling sorry, because that's going to stop you from doing your job properly. So you'll have all your memories, but you won't have the emotion that goes towards it. So you will remember this little old lady, but you won't understand ever, you know, loving her. You won't understand that feeling at all. So he says, okay, that's acceptable. I will allow this. But could you give me a little time? Give me some time before you take that away from me. And then, by all means, take it away from me. And during this time, you're questioning, why the hell does he care? Why would he? What time? When will this time end? During this time, he goes back to his job. You know, he's taking people to the afterlife. But he's doing some really weird things. He goes to a cave in, like, at the bottom of the tallest mountain ever. It's extremely difficult to get to. So difficult, no living or dead thing has ever been there. Just ever. It is completely inhabitable. People can't get there. But at the middle of this cave is the most beautiful diamond. I don't even think it's a diamond. I think it's just a rock, a beautiful rock that could possibly only exist in this. I'm dead. It could only exist in this scenario. He picks it up. You're like, why the hell does he have this beautiful diamond? The most beautiful diamond to ever exist. And on top of that, he goes to a farm on the side of the world that has every single type of flower known to existence. He picks up every single one from across the world. I don't think it's all in one farm. He goes across the world, picks up every single flower to ever exist, and then he goes to the single greatest chocolate maker to get all these beautiful chocolates. He's basically going and getting the best things you possibly could. And then at the end of the book, you see him go to a door, and he knocks on the door, and it's the little old lady that he spent his life with. And he gives her all these things. He gives her the best diamond to ever exist, or every flower known on the planet, these beautiful chocolates, like the best chocolates you could possibly get, and all these other things that he's been getting. Literally the best of the best of the best, and so much of it. She doesn't even know what to do. And she looks at him and she's like, I always knew there was something about you. And she's come to the realization that he is Death. And she's also come to the realization that he's there because this is the end of her life, which is when you realize the only reason he's been holding on, the only reason he's been fighting for his personality is because he wants to be there for the end of this woman. He wants to still have his personality to walk her across. And then after she's done, he doesn't care. It doesn't matter to him anymore. He's happy to get rid of his personality. So he gives her all these things, and he says, "You have a little time. What's the last thing you want to do? And I will do it with you. We can do whatever you want. I can take you anywhere. What do you want to do before you go?" And she just says to him, "I want to go to the dance. Because there's a dance nearby in this tiny little village there's barely anyone there." And Death's like, "I don't know how to dance, but sure, if that's what you want to do, we'll go dance." So he takes this little old lady to the dance, and they just dance. And it's really beautiful. And they start talking about life and everything. And she's having a fantastic time, and he's starting to learn to love it. And he's a little sad because he knows after this that he kind of dies with her because his personality is going to disappear. But he doesn't want to show it because he wants her to be happy, he wants her to be enjoying the moment. And then it gets near the end of the dance, and she's like, "Is it scary?" And he says, "It doesn't have to be. I'm here for you." And she then comes to the realization, it's kind of weird. I've been able to dance tonight better than I've danced in years. It's felt so light, it's felt so free. And no one seems to care that I've been here dancing with Death himself. And then she looks down and realizes that she actually passed away back at the house. She was just so distracted by being with Death that she didn't realize. And she got to have this beautiful last moment with him, without even knowing, because he held on so he could be there for her. And that, I would say, is my favorite version, because it's beautiful. Oh my god. That's also an example of a stupid little fantasy comedy turning into something a lot more than that. Really came out of the blue, I'll tell you that much for sure. That is my name, Tegan. Oh my god. That is a fantastic story. It is. It's even better in the context of it, because it's written so beautifully. And I was crying my eyes out when I finished reading it. And then I went to England. I went to England very soon after that. I think I finished it, and like the next day or something was when I was on my flight. And I got there, and my favorite person on the planet, who is my dad's cousin. She's the reason I love Terry Pratchett. Her library is literally full of every version of the book. The original softcover books, all the original hardcovers, and then all the new hardcovers. Literally, her library is full of everything Discworld. And I got there and I talked to her about it, and I think one reason why I love the story so much is because I have that memory of talking to her about it, someone who I barely get to see or speak to. But then when I came home, after however many weeks I was there, and I hadn't slept for like 30 straight hours, and then my mate Ronan asked me, he asked me something. I think it was the end of the year. No, it wasn't. It was something, and I don't know why I was telling him all these books I'd read. And I got to that book, and I explained it to him, because I wanted to explain to him why I loved it so much. And I couldn't get through it. I don't know if it was the sleep deprivation, or what happens in the story, or the connection I have with it now. But I couldn't. I was crying my eyes out trying to explain it. And afterwards, Ronan sent me a message being like, wow. Because I just spammed him, me trying to get through the story, and I barely could. but it is beautiful. So yes, that silly little fantasy can turn into something very beautiful, and it's why I love it so much. Because he does it a lot. He does it a lot. But hey, if you can make me cry, you've done something. You've done something right. And he's back at it. He nearly made me cry again in the Hogfather. For other reasons, which are just as beautiful. I mean, yeah, I'd say just as beautiful. So you gotta love it. I kinda really like this map. The one thing about Terry Pratchett is, as I'm sure you know, he had Alzheimer's. He was a very big advocate for euthanasia, because he wanted to be himself at the end. The one thing that's beautiful about it is because he very famously has this character of death, whenever anyone asks him about passing away, like in real life, not the character actually dying, he says, he would always say something like, yeah, death owes me a lot of money. Which is funny, but also nice, and he has this very nice connection to it. Because he always has the idea of something that I love, which is making comedy in difficult situations. As long as it's in the right context. But it is nice. You seem to be a nice man. I know Neil Gaiman loved him. We did it. I do like that one. I need to start, every time I play this game, I always just choose the first map. It is nice to try different ones. It's a little otter. My sister, I think, has gone out twice today to get a bed for my dog. Fair enough. Alright, we love turtles. Oh, Ollie, did I ever tell you my turtle story? As in the book I wrote? Because I'm fond of it. I'm very fond of it. And that's definitely something I can waffle on about, because it's something I wrote. I'm a big fan of that story. Have you ever read it, or have I just told you about it? I don't... You want me to explain the turtle story again? I will happily. You've only told me about it. Gotcha. I would love to read it. I'll send it to you, man. It's a much better story read. I mean, it's specifically written to be read. Did I ever tell you about... Did I ever tell you about the story of Darth Plagueis? That one's probably a bit of a strong topic. I don't know if I can do that back to back. Tegan, are you doing okay over there? Okay, funky. Where are my turtles? Turtle. We may have broken Tegan. This is not good. Yeah, if I can find it, Ollie, I'll send it to you. I have a physical copy of it. But if I can find a digital one. Legendary? Damn, I meant to do the other one. Oh well. Legendary? Why didn't I should have just gone through the campaign. I'm here to stay now. Alright, Ollie, here's a question. Do you know Shakespeare's Sonnet 18? Because I know you have the book. I assume your book has his sonnets in it. Alright, let me see if I can remember it. But then I want to describe it. Because it's one of my favorite things ever, but you need to understand it to understand what I'm gonna follow it up with. So, okay, there's no chance I can start speaking Shakespearean and not lose all my viewers, but hey, that's not what we're here for. I'll explain it. Alright, let me see if I can remember it from heart. And then I want you, as a Shakespearean reader, to see if you can tell me what it means. If you're willing to do that. Because this would be a real test. be a test for both of us. One, if I can remember it. Two, if you understand any of it. Okay, I'm here for it. Alright, firstly, for context, for anyone that doesn't know me, I have very bad anxiety. It has affected me very badly. And for those that don't have anxiety, or do have anxiety but haven't sought help for it, which you should, it's very helpful, talking about it will help a lot. But there are techniques to help with anxiety whenever you're having an anxiety attack, or just feeling very anxious about something, whether it's schoolwork or actual work or just life in general. And there are very many different techniques, because some people get told techniques from psychologists, and they're like, that doesn't work for me, psychology doesn't work, I give up. But no, the thing with just the human race in general is everyone has different ways of coping. So one of the most common ways is the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 technique. I will quickly explain what that is for context's sake. It's when you... I can never remember which order it is. I think in your head, or out loud if you want, but usually in your head, whenever you're having an anxiety attack, you look for 5 things around you. You say it in detail, like, oh, I see a white wooden door in front of me, a very weirdly shaped tetramino, stuff like that. And then I think it's 4 things you can hear, and then 3 things you can 4 things you can hear, 3 things you can feel, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. It's supposed to distract your brain. It works for some people, it doesn't work that well for me. What does work for me is reciting either movie lines or quotes or something. And one of them that I loved was Shakespeare's Sonnet 18. Mainly because it's Shakespeare, so it's very confusing and difficult to learn, which means you really have to use your brain. But it's also beautiful, and it does help me. So at the back of all of my exams and assignments and everything, I would literally write the first letter of every word of this sonnet to try and distract me, and it did work. That's what works for me. Everyone's different, but that's the context as to why I hopefully know this off by heart. We will see in a second. But it goes, shall I compare thee to a summer's day? For thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion dimmed, but every fair from fair sometime declines, by chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. But thy eternal beauty shall not fade, nor lose possession that fair thou owest, nor shall death brag thou wondrous in his shade, when in eternal lines to time thou growest. So long as men can breathe, or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. Alright. Now if that was too fast for you, Ollie, I apologize, but do you have any idea what that means? Because if not, I'm going to explain it, and it is beautiful. I promise. Do a little bit of an English lesson. If there are any random viewers, I guarantee you weren't expecting a Shakespeare class on my Tetris stream. Ollie's writing an essay right now. This isn't school, Ollie. It's okay if you don't know. seems that the writer is comparing his muse to the world, saying no matter what she will always carry beauty. I don't know. It's very good. It is very good, Ollie. But I could get more specific if you want. Well, I kind of need to explain the whole reason I'm bringing this up in the first place. Alright. So yes. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? It is... I wouldn't say muse as much. I mean, yes, I guess technically they are a muse, but it's more whatever the narrator, whoever they're in love with. Whoever that is. That's besides the point. It's not really, but whoever the narrator's in love with, whether that's Shakespeare or the character, who knows. They are asking, should I compare you to a summer's day? Because summer's pretty beautiful, right? Summer is beautiful, and I think you're beautiful, and I want to compare you to that beauty. But it's a question, because he's not too sure. Why is he not too sure? Well, that's because summer doesn't always last. There's always winter. Summer's lease hath all too short a day. You know, it's too short. It ends every year. Summer is only 1/4 of the year. And that's where the question lies, because you are always beautiful. Whereas summer kind of lacking. Alright, sometimes it's too hot. Even in summer, sometimes it's too much. Sometimes it's, you know, the winter comes, well, always the winter comes, it gets too cold. But you're always beautiful. So, maybe I shouldn't refer to you as that. But the kicker is, how is she beautiful? Because, you know, she's gonna pass away at some point. How can you be beautiful in your death? I don't know about that one. Well, it's because of the poem itself. The whole idea of it is, because I've written about you and your beauty in this sonnet, as long as people read it, as long as people share it or think about it, then a version of that beauty is produced. So, because of this poem, you will, for eternity, always be beautiful. Which I think is pretty damn cool. Especially given the fact that all these years later, people are still talking about it, I'm still talking about it. And if I share it, then this person's beauty continues, whoever they were. So good on them. But I think that's pretty cool. I've made your beauty eternal because it lives on forever with this story. So, the reason I bring that up is because you need to know that for my turtle story. Because it is the origin of that story, it's what created it. Because if you remember the plot of it, the main plot of it, what the character's trying to do, he's trying to continue a version of his daughter. So the story itself creates it. But what's fascinating, hopefully, about it is that it is a fictional character. So it's less the question of, does she live forever because of this story, and more, does she exist now because of this story? And does it create a version of her because this story exists? So, if I can find that story, you now have the context behind it. And hopefully, you can enjoy it a little more. What the hell is this? I don't know how I feel about this song. I think it's genuinely been years since I've touched any of these. I like the little tetraminos though, they look cool. Da 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 da. I also did, so back in high school, we had a... Okay. Interesting. Back in high school, I had to basically take something and change the medium for it. So whether that's I took a song and changed it into a poem or a story, or I took a story. This is what the majority of people did. They took a story, usually a kid's story, like the Three Little Pigs or something, and turned it into a PowerPoint presentation. But I decided, this was pretty early on in my love for that sonnet, I was like, I'm gonna do Shakespeare. And I remember my teacher being like, of course you are, Alex, of course you are. What are you gonna change it into? And I'm like, I'm gonna change this beautiful story into a depressing drama. Because why not? And I think I called it Eternal Winter. And it was about a girl who was jealous. So she had her best friend, and then her best friend left her for cooler people. And she got really jealous of her. So she basically created this blog on the internet about how awful and ugly and pathetic that this person was. She wasn't at all. She was a beautiful human, but we all are. Let's put that out there. Everyone's beautiful. Okay? Okay. But yeah, she made this jealous hate internet thing. And the girl, it got to her, and she was no longer with us anymore. And the whole point of the story is the girl being really, really upset and really sad because she's now created this fake, awful picture of this wonderful, beautiful human being. But now this fake, awful version of her is going to live forever. And all the people that see it from now on are going to see through this perspective, through these eyes. And it's taking this beautiful idea of eternal beauty and turning it into an eternal... Not that. Safe to say I got a pretty good score. But yeah. I thought it was a cool idea. It's also an anti-bullying message, which is important. That is a cool idea. Thank you. I appreciate it. You have decided. I'm going for a power nap. It's a good strategy. Get that energy. You finished an assignment. Congratulations. Celebrate with a power nap. 86 questions later. Jesus! I got you up. Are you gonna keep me up? Alright, sweet. I'm happy to hear it. Have a good sleep. I'll try not to say something weird in case it intercepts with whatever you're dreaming. I'm lying, Ollie. That's exactly what I plan to do. Well, ain't nothing calmer than a game of Tetris. Well, that's not entirely true, but if you're not playing it, you could fall... Oh, dude, I should try that. Falling asleep to someone playing Tetris? Tetris Effect, specifically? That'd be perfect. I did that very wrong. I'm not even holding my controller right now. I've got it on my table. Oh, things are getting crazy. Things are getting wild and wacky. Okay. Oh, that is not the piece I thought it was. That's one thing I don't like about this, is it's a little harder to see what the pieces are. Alright, sweet. Boom, ba-dum, boom, 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 boom. Ollie, do you think I'm getting through this whole campaign without dying? Especially after that? This is on the hardest difficulty as well. Vibes. Possibly. Do you like David Bowie, Ollie? Or Bowie? I never remember how it's pronounced. Same with the Bowie knife from COD. The idea of Tegan falling asleep to this music is kind of amusing to me. Just like gentle chanting in the background. I couldn't imagine the dreams I'd have. I like it though. It's pretty chill. I do. Let's Dance in Space Odyssey specifically. Space Odyssey is an absolute banger. I think we've talked about this before, but if you haven't, please watch Secret Life of Walter Mitty. That's a big reason why I love that song. Everybody dance. Oop, I was not paying attention. Wait, this isn't the chanting one, is it? Let's find out. I know it's coming, if it's not, but... That helps me so much, Ollie. Thank you. Appreciate it. You're the hero. You're the hero I needed. It is the chanting one. Maybe? I think I'm thinking of one where it's like deep guttural chanting. But that could have just been a dream. Wild music in this game. Why haven't you edited your last Tetris video, Alex? Well, I've been playing Tetris. Alright, sweet. Yeah, I just know there's one that's like, it's just chanting. Like, I'm pretty sure that exists. And I'm not just making that up. But if we get to the end of this, and it doesn't show up, then I have some serious questions about my memory and where that came from. I really like the noise of each movement of this map. That's kind of satisfying. Okay. This is a good one. I do really like this one. Just everything about it, even the background's very nice. Slow it down. Yeah, here we go. We're on the moon. Biggest twist in gaming history. That includes BioShock. Just got a wave of nostalgia. But more for Little Big Planet for some reason. It's kind of Little Big Planet-esque, is this? Also, because if you didn't know, Ollie, the new rocket racing in Fortnite came out. It's all like neon themed, but pretty sure they added custom tracks to it. So you can make your own tracks. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about that noise. That's, These dolphins are a bit, I don't think that's for me. Let's get through this one quickly. Okay, it's gotten really fast all of a sudden. That's one thing crazy about this campaign, is that it just goes in and out of speeds. Damn. Whoops. Also, you may have noticed I have not used the zone once. That's because for some reason it does not count towards your, like, the amount of lines you have to clear. I think. I believe I'm correct in that. Okay, I like this section. I feel happier now. Those dolphins are upsetting me a little. For a brief moment. Not exactly what I wanted to do. Alright, sweet. Oh, here we go. You like jazz? Okay, what speed is this supposed to be? It's speed 14? What do you mean? How long have I been playing? How long has the stream gone on for? What hour of Tetris am I on right now? You'd like to learn how to play this song? Where's my prejudice? You said you'd learn prejudice. You did, didn't you? You learned some of it. 3 hours. Weak numbers. I believe you. Damn it. It's been a while since I've heard that song. I still think... I don't know. Here's the chanting one. This is it. I thought it was a fire one though. Are there 2 chanting ones? I was gonna say what my favorite Tim Minchin song was, because it always changes. But I don't know. I really love I'm Leaving LA, but I don't think it's my favorite. It's probably, I mean, White Wine in the Sun is classic. But the one about not cheating on his wife. Which I very might have had a part in naming that song. Oh my god. What the hell's that song called? I'll Take Lonely. Is it I'll Take Lonely Tonight? I don't remember. I did re-listen to basically all of Bo Burnham's Inside again the other night. I say listen to, I sung to it. I also joined Nathan's stream, but I wasn't listening to it, I was just singing Bo Burnham. It was a good night. It was a good night. Okay. No, I don't think... I mean, that was chanting, but I feel like that wasn't the one I was thinking. I do not know. Jules? Oh, that could have been Pog. Pog champ. Okay, I need to. Alright, it's a bit too high. Thank the Lord. Interesting. I feel like I'm about to pass out, bro. Jesus. Should have played this on VR. There's no escape. That's not. Okay. Wait, 2 more lines? Wait, never mind, I read that wrong? Like in math? Nearly. I want to get off this. Not that it's bad in any way, it's just not easy to see those patterns. Whatever. Oh my god. Big yawn. These kind of look like square marbles. Or like snake's eyes. Which, might I add, Voldemort was supposed to have. I wonder if he will in the TV show. I wonder if Voldemort will have a nose in the TV show, because he's not supposed to have one. I mean, he is supposed to have one. Supposed to look like, slits. Like snake slits. Hold on. Clutch. Please give me the. Thank you. All that talk of stories earlier has kickstarted my desire to write. You love to see it. Damn. There was no escaping that. Do you know what you're writing about? Is it something new or something you've already started? Don? Don Tootin? I have a few things I've started to choose from. Respect. What genre are we talking? Okay. If this is too fast, I might do some clearing. Level 12 should be fine. I've stopped talking, I got locked in. That or I fell asleep for a second, I don't know. It could really go either way. I need Tegan to get a good nap so she can carry in Fortnite. She needs to get some dubs. I think she's got... Make a sci-fi or fantasy? I was gonna say, I think she's got as many crown dubs as I do now. Alright, lit. That actually just reminded me, what have I done? I never ended up watching Pacific Rim. I also never finished... Starship Troopers, which I was enjoying. I want to write a Western. That might be my next one after uni, because I already know what I'm writing for uni. Unless my tutor tells me it's awful and I should completely choose a different thing. Because I do intend to write as many genres as I can before I die. You know, test myself, see what sticks. Not that I've got a list that I've been ticking off. Oh my god. Good plan. Hell yeah. And the best part is, if the story sucks, it doesn't matter. At least I gave it a shot. That's what it's all about, baby. And hey, if it sucks to me, maybe it doesn't suck to someone else. That's the joy of art. Well, this is gonna sound really out of pocket, but I'd like you to write a fantasy that isn't horny, because all of the really popular ones lately seem to be very much so. I think Game of Thrones ruined us. Lord of the Rings didn't have any of that. Yeah. A lot of the really popular fantasies at the moment have some graphic things in it. So it would be nice to go back to the old days. When fantasy was virgins and wizards. As it should be. No, I mean, power to them, it's just there's so much. Like, please calm down. It's funny though, because I keep seeing partners read some of their, like, wives and girlfriends, the books they're reading, and they're like, huh? What is das? It's quite amusing. Wow, there's a celebration going on. Oh my god. Oh, we've got to be nearing the end now, right? That celebration... I don't know, actually. Maybe we're only like halfway. I've zoned out. I don't even know where I am right now. I'm definitely getting the Tetris effect when I finish this. Jesus. I'm gonna be seeing Tiwi everywhere. What the hell is this? I do not remember this. It is quite intelligent, is this game though, because you'll be like, why the hell aren't these tetraminos? Why are they like bookshelves and jewels? It's like, well, that's the whole point of the Tetris effect. It's supposed to be you seeing it in everyday real life objects. That's the whole point of the game. It's like, oh yeah, good point. Slow down, lit. Darn. Damn, kids say the darndest things. Alright, I thought that would be a clear. I was wrong. Ooh, we're getting a little close to the top. We're fine, but let's get a little zesty. Alright, I need, thank you, that's exactly what I need. Can we just get rid of that last line, please? Would be so welcome. I'm gonna say it, this isn't what I asked for. Okay. We continue. We're still freaking going. Oh, lit. I love this one. And it's nice and slow. That didn't happen. Might need to use my first zone. Just so I can do some terraforming. Ah, I take everything back. Oh, I don't take it back anymore. Oh. Alright. Sweet. Sweet, sadistic. Now if Primus is still here. If he comments now, sus. Tetris, level 16 isn't supposed to exist. That's a myth. Why are you showing me this? Imagine if I fail this on the last one. Be quite amusing. Bikini Bottom. I feel like I'm listening to an early 2000s. Wait, this kind of sounds like... Oh, what's that song? Oh, I have to find that song after this now. That gave me such a nostalgia. Oh, what the hell was that song? I can't even think of any. I don't know how I'll find it. Maybe I won't find it. Right, I probably could have saved that. I like it though, it's nice. No. Huh? That thing just jumped. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Oh. Didn't work for a second. That was very forgiving. Sweet. Earth, water, fire, air. Also, I'm pretty sure they added the other elements to Fortnite. They also added more skins, and guess what? No Aang. I think it is all Legend of Korra characters, which is criminal. I feel like I'm watching an Apple ad right now. I feel the urge to buy an iPhone. please stop what you're doing? Thank you. Shucks. No Aang is a shame, I know. Even if they gave us old Aang, because he's in that show, right? He's like... I've never watched it, but I'm pretty sure he is. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay, things are getting a little messy. And I don't mean the football player. Wanna Messi, wanna Messi, wanna Messi. The pain. Ronan Hall liked your message. I bet he did. I mean, this is fire. But I don't think it's the chanting. I could be wrong. Please, okay. Alright. Doesn't want to... Well, this has turned into something. What the hell? Why is it... Why is this music so... speedy? It's freaking me out. Brother. Alright, Ollie, are you still here? Yarg. I need you to ask me something that I can waffle on about, otherwise I'm gonna lose my mind. Just quiet Tetris is hurting my brain. I'm leveling up though. Is this the space one? No, not yet. Ooh, this is a good one though. Thank you. She's breathing into my brain. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm a yapper. I need to yap. No. That was kind of a good save. Okay, level 18 is not helping me. Darn. Where do you get your inspiration for your stories? I mean, they're all different inspirations. It's kind of funny because it's, in a sense, the main point of the unit I'm currently doing. Because a lot of it is like, how do you get ideas for stories and how do you use those ideas? Because I read a piece, I think it was by Twyla Tharp. I think it was Twyla's, who has a metaphor of a box. And it is, well, for us it's a metaphor. For her it was a real box. When she was a kid, or like, I think just in life in general, she has a physical box that she'd put photos in or something that could inspire her to write a book or a story. Which is great. But yeah, it really just depends on the story. For example, the Total one was inspired by taking the piss out of my assignment. As I'm sure you remember why. Had to be very descriptive, so instead I decided to write a story where I'm like, it's all you describe whatever you want it to be. That and the Shakespeare sonnet, because it's both in one. Another one was a close friend of mine. We had a conversation years back about the notion of, oh my god, I might need to lock in for a second. We had an idea of the notion of waking up to your partner as an old person, and they passed away in their sleep, like what that would be like. And then we stopped being friends years after that. And I didn't want to look back on the friendship with negativity because now it was ended. I wanted to look at it on positivity. So I wrote a story about that topic, waking up to your partner having passed away in her sleep. But in a positive light. I try to make it a happy story. Which might sound wild, but I apparently succeeded. So that inspired that. It's just everything. You get different inspirations. The last thing I wrote was about, basically, I go for a walk every day, and near my house is a sports center, which is where the guys play futsal, and they play it every Monday. And the only problem is to get to the futsal place, I have to cross a very busy main road. So I wrote a story about someone who's too anxious to do it. About that exact idea. Friends playing futsal, you want to show up, but you can't. Because you're too scared to cross a road. And the road's, of course, a metaphor for many other things, but it's just in everyday life. If you ever do want to become a proper writer, it is very handy to always have something nearby you can write on. Okay. I'm gonna try and... because I'm scared for the world I'm currently in. Because I have a little notebook with me. But then there's also your phone. So in the world we live in, you can just use your phone. But I do find, when it comes to writing, like I'm perfectly fine at writing paragraphs to people on like Snapchat and stuff. When it comes to writing story ideas, I always struggle with writing on my phone. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm too excited, and I just write too fast, and it doesn't feel right. I don't know why there's a difference, but there is. So I usually have a tiny little notepad with me. It could be anything. It could be music you're listening to. It could be maybe someone said something. The problem is remembering it. So if you have something to help remember it for a later date, then you're sorted. Some mermaids? I use my phone. I do a lot just because I don't take my notepad with me everywhere, but if I'm on a walk or something, I do. I remember me and Georgia went to Les Murdy Falls specifically for inspiration, alright? That was great. If you know like great nature places, go outside, be in different places. Great for inspiration. Oh, I can breathe now. Oh, now we're in space. Like the Adam Sandler movie. I hope a giant space spider starts speaking to me. I'll be honest with you, I feel like every single author's notes look like the ravings of a madman, so you're doing it well. You're doing it right. It means you're enthusiastic about it. Because if you've got an idea and you just casually, like, okay, so it starts like this, and it's like, nah. If you're enthusiastic about writing a story, it usually looks like what you'd see on the walls of an asylum. Because you want to get it out before you lose it. And you're full of ideas, so you put it down. Which I think is great. Oh my god. Speaking facts. Spit facts on the daily. I don't know what else to tell you. That's... Oh, did you see what just happened there? My brain malfunctioned. Longer campaign than I thought it was. Oh, what do you mean? I stopped for a second, it's all over. Flying high, you know how I feel. It's a new day. It's a... I don't know the rest of that song. Okay. Can't lie, I thought that was a Smash Boy for a second. Damn. Alrighty. Please, okay. Are you kidding me? I can't even move that. Please? No, go up! Damn. Oh my god. Alright. We can work through this, Tetris. Come on. Communication. It's important. Thank you. That's what I wanted to see. Thank you very much. Huh? Stop! It's too fast for me. Level 20 shouldn't exist, bro. Come on, go to the side. Thank you. No. Okay, didn't work. This might work, though. Are you kidding me? Oh, no. Okay, we need to calm down for a second. Everything's gonna be fine. Can I have a big block, please? Oh, I mean a hero. Please, if you can. That's okay. Okay, we're doing it. We're getting wild. We're getting wacky. Getting wild and wacky. Come on. Gonna be nearing the end now. Speed level 20 existence here to rock your socks. Usually rocking my socks is a pleasurable thing. That didn't feel it. Wait, this is the last one. This is the last one. I know this is the last one. This is the only other one I do. Okay, I need... We're here. We're at the end. I can't fail it now. I need to clear some spots because I'm pretty sure the last like 30 lines are all on level 20. If I remember correctly. Oh, it's gonna feel so satisfying finishing this though. Maybe it is gonna rock my socks. That, okay. That's fine. We can work with it. Alright. Wait. No. Let's calm down for a second. didn't do as much work as I would have liked. Oh, this is fine though. There's hope yet. Level 14's through 13? 13's fine. It's not fine. I take back everything I just said. T-spin on this speed? Was not intentional, I can tell you that for free. Alright, here we go. The last stretch. The level 20. This level just looks so nice. Can I do some clearing, please? No. Oh no, I muted the music. Oh, I think I did it. Okay, did that go? I don't think that worked how I wanted it to. Okay, I can't move this. Come on. I can do this. The power is within me. Alright, I've definitely done it. Yeah, there we go. We did it. Huh? This is a thing? Whoops. I was having a celebratory apple. Pog. Why am I still here? Do I have to clear everything? Well, we're still going somehow. Go again? I do not remember this part of the game. Do I have to like actively either die or get rid of everything? Okay. Alright, there we go. I don't understand how that just happened. But hey, we did it! Fair enough. Oh my god, is Primus joining the chat? I hear his bird. Beautiful. Alrighty. Oh my god, it's the Earth. It's a baby. Takashi. Right on. Well, I think not bad. We just casually did the Tetris Effect entire campaign on hardest difficulty. You'll have to see it. And I believe the chanting one was that first one, so cool. I am definitely gonna leave it there. I'm gonna eat something and watch something and get ready to cook and lose my mind. But I appreciate you watching. Write something good, Ollie. Write something good. Do God's work. I will see you shortly. Holy crap, 4 hours of Tetris. I can't wait. Peace out.